Welcome, Walnut. I'm Lara, but you can call me Laz, your host for Walnut Wednesday. This is your reminder to be brave, be yourself, and know that you can make the world a better place just by what you decide today. Here, I'm going to share my weekly walnuttings with you on a Wednesday.
Hello, Walnut. It is me, Laz, here for another episode of Walnut Wednesday. Kevin Pugsley's in the background here if you're watching this on video. But I hope you're having a wonderful week. I actually just got changed and I realized, oh, maybe I should have recorded this in the dress I was wearing because it's all about my walnutting this week. An online shopping story is my walnutting that I have to tell you. And I feel like I'm $1 million. And so this is on, I really like how Morgan from Mud Woman Pottery, a few episodes back, we were talking about, the body journey and loving a body, etc. And she claimed herself to be body neutral, which I kind of liked rather than, I've seen lots of, body positivity kind of movements. But when she said body neutral, I was like, oh, yeah, I like this because it's like, it just is. It's rather than like, I'm curvy, I love my body, song and dance and all the trumpet sound. It's more just like, this is my body, It's like neutral, which I loved. So this is on the theme of body neutrality for me as a curvy size 14 to 16 walnut, just trying to live her best life and find clothes that look relatively nice. I have got an event that I'm going to, which requires formal dress. Like you really get dressed to the nines and look your best for it. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be really, really fun. All our family are coming over from Australia, all the places, all over New Zealand. It's going to be a really, really fun day. But as we know, as a walnut who has fluctuated in weight and size and everything in between, I am nervous and I want to look nice and I want to have something where I feel nice as well as look nice. And I've been struggling for a little while to find a dress. I don't like going to the malls. Malls make me anxious. I get hot, I get sweaty. And also if you plan to go shopping on the wrong day in your brain, you'll probably resonate, Walnut, it can be quite terrible. It can be quite a terrible experience to go and try on clothes. And I've found, especially as I've gotten bigger in size, the trying on clothes is more of a task and it gets more and more deflating just because the numbers don't match and all the things. So I prefer online shopping and I always tend to, do the measuring and stuff like that. And it's never really failed me that much before, but it is still, nervous when you're kind of banking on the thing to arrive in the mail to look good. I digress. But I have this event. I want to look good. I'm the Air Bunny quote's biggest I've ever been. I'm a bit nervous. There's like the family members who are attending this that probably remember me at my like smallest size or when I was like, a little, mid-20s party girl that used to be able to pull off not that I'm not able to pull it off, but was comfortable in, wearing the 1,500-inch stilettos and really short things and nice and tight fitting. Whereas now I'm sort of like, that's not what I feel comfortable in to go out these days. It comes with getting older too, but yeah. So I there are lots of little like bully demony, imposter syndrome-y, self-conscious feelings going on. And even as like a walnut with boundaries and all the self-love work and all the tasty snack work, those feelings are still there and they're still true and they are still real. And I acknowledge them. So I've got all this going on and I go to order from Trelise Cooper, who is if you are not a New Zealand walnut, if you're from overseas, she is a New Zealand Kiwi designer, and her clothes range into, you can get a garment from like not on sale $200 to $1,000, $200 to $1,000. They really range and they're really, really lovely pieces. And I never thought that a Trellis Cooper item was accessible to me until a colleague of mine at work, she had this beautiful, like witchy looking dress on, and I said, "Where is that?" She's like, "It's from Trellis," and I was like, "What?" Um, and I found out that Trellis does just different sort of like tiers. So of like kind of like there's like a younger, slightly more cost effective like tier to her branding. So there's all different sort of options, and one of the middle ground ones sort of is a little bit more my style, because lots of her stuff can be quite floral and bright colored, but she's also got some really cool like flowy witchy items, well, that I deem witchy items as well. So anyway, I was browsing on Trelisa's website, and there was a 50% off sale. She always, Walnut as well, if you never thought a designer garment was in your like aura, in your universe, there are sales on, and they are 50% off, and there are some amazing pieces. So anyway, there was a 50% off sale. And so I had a scroll, I put my size in, always disheartened when I change the filters to put my size in, because there's hardly anything in my size. And I found 3 options, and I sent them to my delegation people who I send outfits to, that being my sister, Geordie, a couple of the girls, and there was one safe option that I thought was great, safe, should just buy it because I'll wear it lots of places, safe little black option, until Jordan said that it looked like, and I quote, this is such a guy thing, hotel curtains, because it had these funny like tassels. So there was that, or there was a red one, which I thought, oh, I might not get that much wear out of it. And then there was this one that was sort of the bold option. The option that was like, do I have too much flabota going on, or can I pull this off? And there wasn't a bigger sized model in the picture, so it was quite a gamble, quite a risk. But the photo with her little like platform heels, I was like, oh, I really like this. And if 20-year-old me had seen this, I would have just like, bam. Well, I wouldn't have been able to afford a even on sale dress back then, but it would have been like, just get my size, don't even need a measure, just get it straight away. So I ummed and ahed a little bit, and I got mixed reviews from because I asked too many people. For a start, I asked for too much advice. And then I ended up just going, oh, do you know what? Bugger it. I was snooping on a sort of different site, and the site has it has the smaller model and then like a curvier model in the same dress. And I was snooping that because I got disheartened, and I did that thing where you add to cart and then close the browser. And then I'm shopping again on a different website, and yeah, like I said, it has the 2 different body type options. Not that there's only 2, but it just gave me a bit of better idea. And there was a dress that was similar to the Trellis one, and I was like, okay, I think I could pull this off. If this looks good on this curvy girl, I think I can pull this off. So I sent a screenshot to my sister, and I was like, sis, I think I could pull this off. And she was like, yeah, I mean, I like the other one better, but blah, blah, blah. And this is a story time you didn't ask for, Walnut, but I just feel like $1,000,000. So I just want to share this, like the story time. Okay. So bear with me. I'm almost at the end. Anyway, I see a similar dress on a bigger model and a smaller model. So I get the kind of ratio, and I'm like, oh, she's got a flabota too. Could probably make this work. So I go back and I just bite the bullet, and I just buy it. I just buy this dress that is brave and bold and courageous, and probably not something I would pick up, too tight fitting, too nerve-wracking, at the size I am now. And I press order. It just came in the mail today. I tried it on. I've only just taken it off. We are nearly at lunchtime, and it arrived like very early this morning. I've been parading around it all day, feeling like an absolute goddess. I've got it here. If you're watching this episode, Walnut, I'm just going to hold it up. It is dark, florally, velvet, cowlick, cowlick, the scoop neck, open back. You wear it with no bra. So I'm gonna try and find like a bra booby holder thing, just because the girls need some affection Sundays, and it's just divine. So you can just really see the print. You can't really see it on, but If you've got me on social media, Walnut, it will be all over there. And by the time this episode airs, I will have already worn it to the event. So you'll be able to see and I'll share it everywhere. But I tried it on and Geordie said, wow, just gave me a man response, which was, wow, that looks really nice. And that was enough for me. So I ran over to my sister's house and I was like, I just walked in, I was like, sis. And she goes, she's like, oh my God, sis, what is that dress? I was like, it's the Trellis designer one. She's like, oh my God, like giving me all of the praise that I like need that I was craving and needed to just feel good in it. And she was like, that looks so good. So she was like, oh my God, sis, where's the link? She's like, can I try it on? And she wanted to try it on and everything. She's like, sis, that looks, and I was like, what about my full body? She's like, no. She's like, that, oh my God, and it's velvet. She's touching it. She's like, oh my God, like making me feel like this absolute queen. And she actually ended up saying, like, I paraded around for a little while, was, really feeling myself thanks to my sister and like giving me all this like all these oohs and ahs. I felt it made me feel really, really nice. And she actually ended up looking at the link again and going, see sis, and holding it up. And she's like, that's why I said buy the other one over this, because to me, this picture looks boring. She's like, this looks really boring. I probably wouldn't want to buy it, but seeing it on you, she did that. She said, seeing it on you makes me want to immediately buy it. It just looks so good on you. And I'm like, oh my God. And I was like, sis, but I thought it looked really great on the model because she's smaller. She's got like the hourglassy, not the lumpy. And she was like, no, sis. She's like, you're selling the dress. And I was like, oh my God, really feeling myself up in here. Like a little tear in my eye. It just felt so good. So I'm feeling great. I'm feeling delicious. I'm gonna wear it to the event. I've got some lovely black strappy shoes. I bought like a little booby holder thing. It's really hard to find anything above a D cup walnut. Especially because I can't wear a strapless bra with it. So especially just something to hold them. We'll see how that goes. But I actually felt really, really comfortable like in the nud under it. Not even with like a Spanx or a fat sucker, not even with a bra, not even with undies. I felt really comfortable as I was in it. So it just kind of goes to show, I guess my walnutting is being brave and trying something out that kind of like, I did feel scarce-sighted buying it and I thought, well, you know what, why not? And I think mindset is everything, right? Maybe I've woken up on a different side of the bed and felt good trying it on, or maybe it was like my sister's hype squad or whatever, but I did walnut and bite the bullet and buy a dress, even though lots of people sort of said, oh, it's okay, I like this one and this one, rather than like that would look so good on you. But then as like my own special little reward, just the reaction from my sister and the fact that she said that now she wants to buy it because she saw it on me, on my body, which is bigger than the model, than hers, than all the things. I feel like empowered. I feel like an empowered, curvy, chunky, sexy walnut. And yeah, so that's to say, just wearing it without bra, without undies, without anything sucking anything in. So if I choose to find a bra thing, if I choose to wear underwear, if I choose to wear Spanx, that's only just going to amplify the already good feeling that I have. So I just wanted to share, Walnut, this little story time. Buy the dress. It kind of reminds me of, like wear the crop top, because you never know the rewards or recognition or like feel good vibes that you're going to get from it. And you might feel like it was going to be this like horrible experience and actually get the opposite and get surprised and get told like that you were the inspiration for someone else to want to buy the dress or try on the dress or go for the thing. So you never know, never know, Walnut, how much your decisions and even your decisions of what to wear are impacting another walnut around you or someone who probably does feel like a peanut. So I bet you if you've had an experience like this, Walnut, first of all, I want to hear it. But second of all, I can just know that you would have felt like $1,000,000 if you had sort of similar response as I did, or if you were trying something new and you immediately get a compliment for it. Like, I think it's just a testament to the walnutting, and it's a great little secret reward that we can keep to ourselves and be like, it's because I walnutted and wore the dress, or bought the dress, or tried on this color that I never wear, or whatever. So be brave today, Walnut. I hope this episode kind of empowers you to try something else on, or like a color or a lipstick if you don't wear lipstick, or do your hair a different way, or just try something that you sort of always wanted to be bold and try. You're worthy of being bold. And I hope that, or I'm sure that your little secret reward is going to be a compliment around the corner. And also to say that if you think that about a walnut and a person, to give them that compliment, because it's really made me feel like, oh my gosh, if I see someone who is like as delicious as my sister thought I was looking, I definitely want to give that kind of feedback to them so they feel as good as I feel right now. So also just a little reminder to compliment a walnut around you today, because I'm on a literal cloud. I was literally running around in this dress, basically naked underneath, and in my high heels, just in my house all morning, scrolling on my phone, pottering around. And I just thought, oh, I better do some Walnut Wednesday work, and got changed. But I have, you can probably tell from my voice, my babbling on, I just feel like $1 million, because a dress fits, because I tried something new, and because I got like the best kind of like effect recognition feedback on said dress that fits, that's a designer dress on sale that I never thought I'd ever own. I just had the best response. So over to you, Walnut. I'd love to know if you've got a similar story. And I just want you to know whether you're curvy 14 to 16 and beyond walnut, or smaller walnut, which, because I know that it goes the other way too, right? I know that people are like, too skinny, da, 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 da. The whole body thing is so strange, which is why I like the body neutrality. Just know that you just are, and you are so delicious as you are. And there are so many options for us, and like we get so bogged down with numbers and all the things, but the minute you start buying clothes that fit and clothes that you feel like you want to wear, do you know what I mean? It's not just because you saw it on social media and it looks good on that person, but you see something and you go, oh, I wonder if I could pull that off. Those little moments are so important to walnutting and to your personal growth and to your tasty snackdom, to your personal growth, self-love journey, and loving your body and loving who you are. So yeah, may this be a little example to you. I'd love to hear your stories. Please share with me on Instagram at Walnut Wednesday or Inside the Walnut Tree. Tell me what you end up being brave and trying out, and tell me if you compliment someone and what it's like, and if you get a compliment and all the things. Have a happy Walnut Wednesday. I just pass on my delicious vibes to you, and I will talk to you again next week. Bye.